You know, when it comes to the Persona games and which one I'm gonna buy first, I'd have to say Persona 3 is gonna be the first game I'm gonna buy. Persona 3 is my all-time favorite Persona game out of all of them. Persona 4 is gonna have to wait. Which, speaking of Persona, I wonder when Persona 6 is gonna come out. Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to the Robochan Show, where we take the gaming news format that channels like Spawnwave or Arlo do, add a dash of animation and some cool editing on top to bring you your gaming news, leaks, and rumors in a fresh new way. If you're new here and want to be kept up on everything gaming, make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you enjoy the video and dislike if not. In this video, we are going to talk about the latest Nintendo Switch news that includes Persona dates for Persona 3 and 4 coming to the Nintendo Switch, YS developer and their future games on the console, and even Triangle Strategy sales and other cool Nintendo Switch stories. If you guys enjoy this video, leave a like, it helps the video reach more viewers when you do, and more viewers means I have more time to create cool animations like this. My Twitter handle is Roborob93 if you want to follow me on Twitter and catch some behind the scenes looks at these animations as well. So the first topic we're going to talk about is the Persona news. The Persona games are some of the best RPG games that I've played in my entire life. It was always a head-scratching moment when Atlus didn't port these to the Nintendo Switch and it took a long time for them to come to the console. These Persona games are perfect for the Nintendo Switch. I mean, Persona 4 was on the PS Vita, a portable console, so naturally you would think it would come to the Nintendo Switch. But no, Atlus kinda just took their sweet little time with this. Even after Persona 4 hit the PC, even then there was no news, not even a hint or spot of these games coming to the platform. But fast forward to today and we have the file sizes and release dates for Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden on the Nintendo Switch, which is just really exciting for me. So if you guys haven't heard yet, Persona 3 and 4 are hitting the Nintendo Switch on January 19th, 3 days after my birthday, which is pretty cool. It'll be a nice little birthday present for myself. Now for those wondering if you'll have enough space on your Nintendo Switch, I have you covered as well. Persona 4 Golden and Persona 3 file sizes have been revealed for us, and this is what Nintendo Life had to say. Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden Remaster will be arriving next month and are sure to keep fans and newcomers thoroughly occupied just because of the scope and size. The file size of both games have been published on Nintendo Switch eShop, and as expected, they are fairly large. The remaster for Persona 3 Portable weighs in at 7.1 gigabytes, and Persona 4 Golden weighs in at 9.1 gigabytes. So if you haven't bought the micro SD card for your Switch system, now is the time to do so. Both games will be coming to the Nintendo Switch eShop on January 19th. So yeah, for those who are getting this on the Nintendo Switch, make sure you have at least 10 gigabytes left on your memory card. You might want to invest in a bigger SD card if you don't want to delete any games on January 19th when you want to play these games too. But you guys have your options. I'm pretty sure I have some memory left on my Nintendo Switch SD card, so I think I'm fine. And next up, for those who are fans of the YS games and want more of those games from the developers, I have some great news for you guys. This is what Nintendo Life said about the developers and what they plan to do with the series on the Nintendo Switch. It's been a busy week for Falcom, but the legendary Japanese developer has even more news to share for its 2023 plans. In an interview with Famitsu, Falcom president said that the company wants to release 3 refined titles in total following the announcement of YS Memoir, The Oath of Felghana. Previously, Kondo has been on record stating that at the end of September 2023, Falcom wants to release 3 titles for the Switch. YS Memoir, the enhanced re-release of the 2010 PSP action RPG, YS The Oath of Felghana, is due to launch on the Switch in spring 2023, meaning the remaining 2 titles Kondo is teasing will likely come up on the Switch. Whether these titles are refined YS titles or not, we're not yet known. In the same interview, Kondo also confirmed that the upcoming refined version will run at 60 FPS and will be getting balance adjustments and high-resolution textures for its Switch release. And moving on to some Bayonetta news, it seems that we have some more information on that Bayonetta spin-off. Well, it's technically a prequel to the game series, but you guys know what I mean. It seems that Hideki Kamiya has come out and said some things on the game, and this is what he said. "I implore you to take your guard down and approach this title with a fresh and open mind as you take the plunge into the adventure and and set into the depths of the mysterious forest, controlling the weird and wonderful duo of the slightly timid and inexperienced young witch and a rough and tumble stray demon. We created Bayonetta Origins, Cerza, and the Lost Demon with the hope that fans of the series to date will enjoy the unique take on their favorite badass heroine, and also endeavor to deliver an unforgettable experience to the players who may not be comfortable with action games and even players who are unfamiliar with the Bayonetta series in the first place. So it does seem like this game is going to be vastly different from the Bayonetta series that you're used to. It seems like it's going to be more of a slow approach style than the action RPG that you get with Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3. Which, I mean, I think a lot of us were expecting to this because we saw the first trailer and it obviously wasn't like Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3, but I think I'm looking forward to it because I've still never played the Bayonetta series. Again, I didn't have enough money for Bayonetta 3, so this might be a good place for me to start and then I can jump into Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3. I do wonder if this is a physical release or a digital only release, because if it is a physical release, I do have GameFly now, so I might be able to rent it. And last but not least, we have a new update for the Nintendo Switch. This is what Nintendo Life said. As revealed by data miner Oatmeal Dome at the time, it includes a handful of fixes. As usual, there are some general system stability improvements to enhance the overall user experience. Today's update is slightly different as the rebootless one of the existing firmware update, version 15.01, as explained by the same source. These updates do not require the console to be restarted or the user to do anything on their end. The latest update of the version 15.0.1 makes changes to the bad words list. Here's a full rundown courtesy of Oatmeal Dome. So yeah, long story short, most of the stuff was so that people couldn't put all the bad words in their titles and names in whatever game you're playing. I do wonder what would happen if you already had a bad name on one of your characters or something in some game, like a Pokemon for instance. What happens to the name? That's a question that I've always wondered. Tell me in the comment section if that's ever happened to you. Have you ever had like one of these names and then Nintendo updated the system and now you can't use that name? Did they change it? Did they make you rename it? Like, what happens? I am a little curious. And moving on to the next topic, for those who are wondering if Triangle Strategy sold really well, it sold pretty well on the Nintendo Switch, which is a fantastic thing. So recently over on Twitter, the Triangle Strategy Twitter account said that they sold over 1 million copies, which is a lot of copies. It's nothing compared to games like Mario and Zelda, but it is really great for the franchise, and it's something that I've always wanted to play too, but I ended up skipping it because, again, I keep saying this, but I really don't have enough money to play all of these games. I own a PS5, a PC, a Nintendo Switch, and I eventually do want to get an Xbox, so I gotta pick and choose. I mean, especially with Nintendo 2023 coming up, and we have Metroid, we have The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, we have Pikmin 4, and then stuff that we don't even know about, like maybe even a new Donkey Kong or a new Mario. I mean, there's just so many games and so many things to play, and I don't think I have enough money to buy all of them. I wish I did. I don't even have enough time to play them in the first place. But yeah, I'll eventually play it, but it's good that it's selling really well because I think Triangle Strategy was one of those games that has a niche type of genre. It's not something that has a wide appeal, even when it comes down to RPG games. I think right now the wide appeal RPG game is an action RPG. I think that's where we're seeing a lot of these genres go when it comes to role-playing games, is action RPG. You could really play a drinking game with this video. But anyways, it's great that it's selling well. And another good thing, they're actually running a sale for Square Enix games and they're 40% off, and Triangle Strategy is one of them. So if you want to play those and get 40% off, you can get a good deal. According to the site right now, there are other games that are also 40% off and other various price tags. Games like Harvestella, which was recently released, is 20% off. Octopath Travelers is 60% off, which is a really good deal because Octopath Travelers 2 is coming up on the Nintendo Switch fairly soon, a couple months. And not just on the Nintendo Switch, on the PS4 and PS5 as well, in Steam and other platforms. So check those deals out if you want to get some good deals on some Square Enix games. There are actually a lot of good deals on here now that I'm looking at it, like Bravely Default 2 is 50% off. World of Final Fantasy Maxima set, 60% off. Kingdom Hearts games are 40% off. This is actually pretty good. If only I had the money and time to play these. But that was the last topic of today, guys. Make sure you tell me your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. And if not, on your way out, make sure you subscribe for more videos and also have that notification bell on. And if you want to support the channel in any other way, there is my Patreon and Twitter account in the pinned comment if you're interested in those. Oh, and also have this donut if you're still sticking around for me rambling. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, stay safe, stay charged, and have a good one.